Hello, welcome. This is blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm at Lipink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that really this market is volatile right now. Yesterday, we got good news, bad news. For instance, the first topic will be about the CPI data, which came out the October one yesterday and actually pushed the market upwards. But on the other hand, we have breaking news that Bahamas securities regulator freezes FTX assets. BlockFi limits platform activity, including a halt on client withdrawals. So here's the next one in the row. We have FTF US announced it may halt trading on its platform in a few days. Just keep that in mind if you're in the US. And also major stablecoins, started to get volatile recently, which is scary because they lost their peg. Guys, a jam-packed episode, all this. Hit it. And if you would like to keep yourself up to date in crypto and blockchain, then simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because every single weekday I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Check out the links under this video and hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now it's time to look at the market, and we can see that in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin actually moved up 3.5%, while Ethereum went up 5%. When we're looking at the top gainers, we have now FTT token now trying to compensate, but actually now it looks it jumps. It's really volatile right now. Many people are in a huge minus when it comes to the FTT token. And therefore, now when it goes up a little bit, people taking out money. So it's just like, yeah, crazy. Chile's actually up 20%. And then we have Matic. Matic was doing pretty well. Yesterday had a very nice pump, 14%. Also Chain here. And among the losers, right now, not that many, because look, we have Immutable X 4% down, Hub token 2, and Quant down 3%. Because now it's the market starts to get a bit okay, but we're not sure that all the skeletons out from the closet. Because of this, you don't know when the next panic thing will hit, which will bring the market down. So when we're looking at the candlestick chart, we can see that we are in this range now. This was the level I put as a support, and it worked out. It always, not exactly, but like around it. And now also here it's a resistance level right now, and we couldn't break that one through. So these are what I'm waiting for, it even coming down here, and can we continue down or break this one and move then here upward. Interesting thing that yesterday was exactly 1 year ago when Bitcoin hit its all-time high around $69,000. 1 year ago exactly, which means we are for a year already in the downwards trend. This is here the bear market. So 1 year is already over. This is an important thing to think about, because bear markets won't last forever, like bull markets either. So none of them will be forever. But when you look, everything is so bearish, you should understand that, for example, the stock market, the average bear market goes for 16 months, and 12 months we have already behind us. We don't know when it will change. We just keep that in mind. But now the situation with the macro situation, everything is just way too complex. And look, we can see that a lot of crypto leaving exchanges. 80,000 Bitcoin leaves, exchange wallets as traders lose confidence in centralized exchanges. It's a lot of Bitcoin. This just happened in 24 hours, I believe. Somewhere in the article, here in the last 24 hours. So people taking out money from exchanges. Then we have here Sam Bankman-Fried writing a huge apology, said sorry so many times in this, 22 bullet points he wrote, and he messed up and all these kind of things. But it doesn't change now anything, right? Okay, now let's move on to the first topic. That yesterday the fresh CPI data came out, and actually it looked better than it was predicted. So, okay, we have this chaos and I'm going to talk about it. But one thing, when we're looking at the big picture and looking at the whole economy, how it looks like, then one promising thing, which could potentially boost the market a little bit, is that the inflation numbers are much better now. The first time it's the best in this year, actually, since January. And, yesterday it came out and they were waiting for 7.9% of inflation for the CPI data, and actually it's better, 7.7. And also the core CPI, they were waiting for a bigger number, and that turned out to be better. They said it's going to be like 6.5 on the yearly, and then it turned out to be 6.3. And this is the reason why you could see yesterday the market, going up, even crypto market in this bad situation, because the whole stock market had an impact on it. So it means that it looks like that things working out a little bit, at least. It's a way far the 2% what Fed is aiming for, but 7.7, it's much better than it was in September, which is like 8.2. And this can bring a little hope that actually in the December FOMC meeting, the Fed will introduce a 50 basis point increase instead of the 75, but we had a couple of now in the row. And that can mean that, again, investors can turn to more riskier assets, which means stock market and crypto can be in the game again. And this can bring a little bit, energy to the market. But what's happening now in crypto, it's crazy. This is actually very, very bad for crypto in general, because people losing trust with centralized exchanges. And you use exchanges many times to buy crypto, sell crypto. Of course, there are the DEXs what you can use, but this is like important. And now we have actually then move on from this topic, and let's talk about the next one, because it's more related to that. First of all, is that the Bahamas security regulator freezes FTX assets. So now let's move on to the story, what it's unfolding itself now for a couple of days. And the next step here is that the Bahamas securities regulator freezes the FTX assets. So the Security Commission of the Bahamas said FTX assets could not be moved without approval of the Supreme Court appointed liquidator. And here you can read the details, and you get the story, what happened here, that how the whole thing started, because basically Alameda's trading firm, which was founded by the FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, a leaked balance sheet from the firm showed it had large amount of FTX exchanges, a native token, FTX token, and that's the whole thing which started this craziness where we are right now. It's just getting bigger and bigger, and still, many skeletons are not out of the closet. And so this is bad for crypto, because but actually we're going to survive. Things going to continue, but it's important. On the other hand, we had this Luna situation this year. We had about the Celsius, the 3AC, and now we have this one, the FTX. Because if things not working properly, we will see what is really behind it. It's just many things we cannot have a perfect view right now. But we have to understand that this period, this bear market, it's really something which can clean the industry. So it's partly good for us. It's painful. It's a bloodbath what we have right now, but this is how bear markets are usually. And now the situation is very complex, because we have a suffering in the macro scene, but also having strong hits in the crypto world as well. So that makes it a bit difficult. And now with this FTX story unfolding, it's things are getting more and more crazy, and huge uncertainty on the market, definitely. The next thing, let's move on, it's all about that BlockFi now says that the clients cannot withdraw their money from BlockFi. So here's another guy. So FTX said, you know, they're going to hold, so they held withdrawals, and then yesterday it opened it again. So it's like really interesting. But now we have BlockFi, which limits, you know, the platform activity, and a part of this is halt on clients' withdrawals. Crypto and the BlockFi has halted the client withdrawals on the platform as part of the broader limit to activity in the wake of FTX collapse. And you know, here you can read that BlockFi founder, CEO Flory Marquez, claimed that all BlockFi products were fully operating as they have 400 million line of credit from FTX US, which is a separate entity from the one affected by liquidity crunch. However, recent development from FTX US, in which a banner at the top of the FTX US website said trading may be halted on FTX US in a few days, raises questions about the financial impact the fallout of FTX has had on its US arm. And look, here's the next one. You know, this is what we're talking about. So, guys, the message cannot be clearer. They're saying they probably going to halt withdrawals. Warning, which means if you have anything on FTX US, I wouldn't hesitate to take it out. But anyway, from right now, it's just like, especially with the small exchanges and all these things, it's like no question. It's a no-brainer to keep it in a hardware wallet where it's safe. It's usually that's the way it's supposed to be, but I think now it forced many people to do so. Okay, and the next topic now, it's all about that actually major stablecoins also suffer now volatility. So when we're looking at major stablecoins, they also, you know, had a couple of, bad moments. Nearly all major stablecoins lost their dollar peg amid to the FTX saga, but most have recovered again as the market stabilized. So luckily, it looks like the thing's getting better. Look at just the picture. When we're looking at here, USDC coin, and this is just for the last 90 days, okay? So this is how it behaves. You know, there's the $1 peg and a little bit down, up, down. And look what we had recently. So it was really volatile. It just lost its peg. It brought some craziness to the market. Then we look at Tether. Look, Tether, it went down all the way here, about like 97 cents, something like that. So look at the last 90 days, for example. And then how obvious is that? Actually, it brought some difficulties for these guys as well. However, as now the market, it's kind of stable. I don't know how long, but right now the packs came back to the right position, and now everything is fine. But that would be another hit, of course, if there would be problem with Tether, which is the biggest stable coin on the market by market cap. So crazy things happening now. And yes, so if you would like to keep yourself up to date, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, because every single weekday I bring the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Keep yourself up to date. It's very important to react on time on things. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And I see you next week, because Monday I'm back with the freshest. Have a good one. Bye-bye.